So I was currently living in Jacksonville at the time, over there on White House and Chafee Road, and I happened to come across an ad on Craigslist that a young woman was looking for help moving some household items from an apartment over to a new house. And I reached out to her about it, and we started talking back and forth, and she was just asking me how much would I want to do it. She was like, she normally pays hourly, but this is a special case, so just tell me what you want, and I'll swing by the ATM.
Mm-hmm.
And I told her, after I calculated the distances back and forth and I calculated for gas and all that, I was like, okay, we'll do it for $250. And she agreed, and we went out there to the apartment over there off Palm Breeze. And upon arrival there, Mom wasn't outside. I had to call her phone twice, and she answered finally on the second time and told me that she was in the apartment. And I went walking around the building too, trying to find her apartment. And when I went up to the door wasn't shut all the way. It was open about an inch. And as soon as I reached up my hand to go knock on the door, that's when Miss Brianna opened the door, and she told us that everything that needed to go was right up here in the front of the door, and that there was only one other thing left to go, and that was the bed that she had to drag out from the back once it was all ready.
Mm-hmm.
But the strange things that were a little off to me was, for one, she told my fiancé that there was a daughter in the bathroom, and he heard water running. She didn't say it to me, so I can't vouch for that, but her behavior was just off. She wasn't really communicative with anybody, and she was very short. And then when we left to go to the house over there off of Ivy, when we got to that home, the doors were already open on the house. She didn't even have to walk up there to unlock the doors or anything. They were wide open, and she went straight to the back where there's like a 2-car concrete garage in the back. And she just stood there in the back of the corner with her phone in her hand doing nothing. And it took us probably 20 minutes to unload there at that house, and we had to go back to find her, and she was in that garage to pay us, and she overpaid me. She paid me $300 cash instead of $250, and never said anything about a child or anything, and didn't appear to be in a hurry. And when we left, she was still standing in that garage. We never saw a child. We did load up a pink and purple toddler bed onto that trailer and took it to the Ivy house, but that was it as far as kid relation goes. When I reached out to her, I think it was only an hour old, the ad was.
Okay, so about an hour old.
Yeah, so because I reached out to her about 2 o'clock on it, so she must have posted it sometime at 12:31. Yeah, I reached out to her at 2 o'clock, and I got to her about 3:53, 4 o'clock.